Peace, power, and prosperity, family. This is Amir, the Chicago crypto hustler, Bitcoin block bully, coming to you once again with a 24-hour market review, family. We got about 5 minutes left within the last 24 hours of the day in the crypto space, anyways. For those that may not know, I'm gonna reiterate it one more time. We do not run on the normal Eastern, Central, Pacific time in the crypto space. Everything is run off of UTC, which is Universal Time Clock. Everything runs off of UTC time within the crypto space. What we're seeing right now is going to be a closing of the 24-hour day and the opening of a new 24-hour day. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna share this post out. Try to get a couple of viewers in here with me. We'll probably be taking off exactly at 7 o'clock. Let me see. Let me get some of these pulled up real quick. I mean, you can see what the market has to give us right now. Another 24 hours gone. Not too much growth in the top 20 anyways. That's why I tell people you have to pay attention to your altcoins. Look at this. Revain up 43%. Nexo up 22%. Vertasium up 16%. Chainlink up 6%. And on and on and on and on. Digitex only up 3%. So we're taking a sort of a, let me see what we got right now. Still 209 billion in the market. That's another thing that you have to pay attention to. Look at the market cap and how it's pretty much been stable. We still got over $209 billion in the market. So definitely keep that in mind. Like I said, we got about 5 minutes left before the 24-hour day closes. Let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of these cryptos. This is a day chart. So what we're looking at right now, this is Bitcoin. You can see it, not much action coming out of Bitcoin still. We're still consolidating sideways, still getting a tight squeeze. There's still a tight squeeze right now with Bitcoin. So don't expect any type of reaction out of Bitcoin until we're able to get about this tight squeeze. Until we break, let me see. I know on Coinbase anyways, we have to be able to break, hold on. We have to be able to break that 6,500 overhead resistance in order to move on. We have to be able to break that overhead resistance in order to move on. Hold on, give me 1 second, family. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Somebody tried to call me, just letting them know I'm going live on YouTube right now. So like I said, until we get past 6,500 with Bitcoin on Coinbase anyways, we ain't moving nowhere. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's scroll back real quick. Let me show you the overall, what we're looking at when it comes to Bitcoin. Let me slide this, close this up a little bit. There we go. Now, what do we have going on with Bitcoin? A down sloping trend line. Let's extend this. Extend that like so. We can even, let me see, what's this, a day? So we leave that extended like that. And then we open. You can see what's going on, especially within this area right here. Hold on. Let me open this up. Not this immediate era back here, but this new right here. This cycle right here is what we're looking at. This was one cycle. You see, we were on our ways up. We were on our way up. Let me show you. Before we broke back down. We got 2 minutes left in the last 24 hours. 2 minutes left. So look at that trend right there. But we weren't able to sustain. Let me see. Even if we stretch it. See, I like connecting points. I like those confirmations. So there we go. That's decent. So we got 1, 2, 3. And then what happened? We weren't able to hold. We broke down. We were not able to hold. We broke down. Now we tried again. Now this right here, this pump that came, what was this, on October 15th? I think this was just a pump. It wasn't nothing to be taken serious. Definitely something that you want to pay attention to, but I think it gave a lot of people a lot of false hope, thinking that we were going to break out to the upside. And what happens is we just consolidated to the side. So now what's going on with Bitcoin? Are we revving up for a breakout? I mean, 9 times out of 10, when you see assets getting squeezed like this, it is going to break out either to the upside or the downside. Now, how long can we go sideways for? I mean, I don't know. I believe this is the first time they've seen Bitcoin move like that, within this market. You know, so it's definitely something that we got to pay attention to. Well, we got 1 minute left. 1 minute left in the last 24 hours. Let me see. Let me get rid of RTA. That way we can look clearly. There we go. All we want to see is the opening and these closings. So that's Bitcoin. Let's see. Ethereum, Ripple, Self-Key. You see the big difference between the altcoins? You see the big difference between these altcoins and the main coins? Big difference. Look at this. Key, ARK, Storm, Stratus, Mobile Go, and then we get to beat Bitcoin. So this is one of the things that I want to bring to everyone's attention, especially for those that are just getting into space. For everyone that's, pretty much waiting and looking for Bitcoin to do its thing, and we're waiting on the bull run, we're waiting for Bitcoin to come around and get ready for the bull run. Hey, look, you can keep waiting on that shit as long as you want. There we go. That one day. We just started our new 24-hour day. You probably can't see it too much on a lot of these charts, but it is there. It is there. Let me see. We got green. So we got green on Ripple, green on ETH. You see it right here? Man, you probably can't see it too much. Let me open this up a little bit. What you're going to see right here? Hold on. Let this thing go ahead and move over here. Hold on. What you're going to see right here? Let me see. I don't know why my cursor stopped working with my mouse. Let me see what's going on. Hold on. Let me see if I can bring this up over here and see if it's going to react differently. There we go. Okay, so it is following me. There we go. Okay. All right, look at this right here. It doesn't read nothing if it's nothing there. You understand what I'm saying? So when you look up here at the top, this is what I want you all to pay attention to. This is what I want you all to pay attention to. Look, hold on. All right. Look right here at the top left-hand corner. You got open, high, low, close. This is going to show you the open, the high, the low, and the close of the day. If we look right here where you don't see a candlestick, look at that. We opened at 63.94. No, 63.95.58. Now we're in the red. Now we're in the green. That's also why you see the indicating line changing color from red to green. If you look at this long green line right here, as price movement moves, you're going to see it go from red to green. So what are we looking at right now? We've only moved, what? A penny. Bitcoin is little to no movement right now. Let's see. Ethereum Classic, same thing. I mean, Ethereum, excuse me. Same exact thing. Family, what you're seeing right now is a 24-hour day coming in with absolutely no movement. That's Ethereum. This is Ripple. Once again, absolutely no movement. This is kind of weird. Self-Key. Let's see. Usually when the 24-hour comes in, you can see some type of movement. Okay, so we got a little bit of action right here on ARK. We got a little bit of action on ARK. Storm, still stagnant at 145, our strong line of support. Even on Stratus, you can see a little bit of movement. Stratus opened at 26.31. We went as high as 26.42. So a little bit of movement out of Stratus. A tad bit of movement out of Stratus. Mobile Go, 24-hour. Where we at? Okay, so yeah, there we go. Open at 117, still stuck at 117. No movement out of Mobile Go. No movement out of Mobile Go. There we go. Bitcoin, you see a bit of a red candlestick forming. Let me open this up a little bit so you can see. There we go. There goes that red candlestick. That's what we're looking for. This is your 24-hour new day right here. See this? You see how we're starting lower than the previous days? Man, y'all got to pay attention to this. So, there we go. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Now you can see the movement. So we opened right here. We opened. And you can see right now the bulls. Remember the psychology I tell you all with these candlesticks. The bulls are now pulling this price upwards. So let me go ahead and check the chat for you guys that may be new, women that may be new, kings, queens, guys, and goddesses. I cannot see your comments while I'm doing the charging. So let me come over real quick. I just want to see and make sure I don't have any comments to address. I do apologize if there are comments and I haven't been seeing them. I do apologize. Let me plug in real quick. Let me plug in. Let me see if we got any comments. Let me see. Put this right here. Let me get my. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. I'm plugged in now. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. How we doing out there? How we doing out there? I see we got a couple of viewers. If y'all can, go ahead and check in. Let me know who you are, where you checking in from, city, state, and country if you're checking in outside the country. I want to welcome everybody to the 24-hour market review with the Bitcoin Block Bully, especially anyone that may be new, that may just be trying to get into this thing called cryptocurrency. Always remember, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, let me see. Okay. Bitcoin is cryptocurrency, but all cryptocurrency is not Bitcoin. You understand what I mean? A lot of people come into this space and they're like, well, how do I buy another the other type of Bitcoins? What you got to comprehend is Bitcoin is only one form of currency. Almost like when we talk about fiat dollars, you have the euro, the ruble, the yen. You understand what I'm saying? Then you have USD, which is the United States dollar, which is what we transact with. So the same thing within the cryptocurrency space. What you have are different cryptocurrencies. So when you get into the space, don't think that everything is Bitcoin or dedicated or dictated by well, everything is dictated by Bitcoin, but don't think that everything is a Bitcoin. You understand what I'm saying? So right now we're looking at a 24-hour day, a new 24-hour day, as we can see right here. We've only went as high as 63.99, opened at 63.55. So little to no movement out of Bitcoin. Let's look at Ethereum. Little to no movement. Little to no movement. Brother Derek out of Oakland, California. Peace, power, and prosperity. Salute, salute, salute. The game, my Pete. Brother Kennedy, how you doing, broski? Little to nothing out of Ripple, Ethereum. Little to nothing out of Ripple. And this is the thing. Everyone's waiting on these coins. Let's take a look. Let's take a look real quick. I want to at least run through the top 20, just so people that are tuning in, maybe first time, can get an understanding of what we do over. So what we're looking at right now is market cap. Market cap is a browser that holds the majority of cryptocurrencies in this space, and it shows you their market cap, their price, their volume, as well as their circulating coin supply. Shows you the 24-hour change as well as the 7-day graph. Hold on, family. Let me send this out. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me send this out to a few individuals. I got a couple people hitting me up right now, trying to get to the show. So let me send them a link real quick. If you got any questions, also don't hesitate to ask. Never hesitate to ask. Let me send this out real quick. Let me send this out real quick. Hold on, let me get a couple of more viewers in here. Let me get a couple of more viewers in here. Let me see. I mean, when you look at the overall market, right, for people that are just getting in, especially those that use Coinbase, this is one reason why I'm not going to say I throw any type of shade at Coinbase or, hey, what's going on with you? What's going on with you, Revelation 6:8? What's going on? Peace, power, and prosperity, broski. But what I was saying was a lot of people that come into this field, they do not have the knowledge of the different cryptocurrencies that there are to choose from and invest in or trade in. For the most part, in fact, if y'all can, go ahead and let me know what were the main cryptos you heard of just coming into the market. What were some of the main names you used to hear? I know for me, it was Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple. Bitcoin Cash wasn't around yet. Litecoin, Cardano wasn't around yet. Just some of those main names. You had Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Ripple. Top four, right? Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Ripple. Am I missing one out of the top four that the majority of people are familiar with? I would say that's probably the top four, yeah. You know, then you got now. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of people do not know Ethereum Classic. This is the original Ethereum. This is the original Ethereum protocol. Ethereum, as we know it, is a hard fork of the original Ethereum. That's why this is called Ethereum Classic. You know what I mean? So, Bitcoin, Ethereum, right? Those are some of the and the thing about it. What you got to know is that when you get on now, okay, now it's a different time than it was a year ago. Y'all remember Coinbase only allowed you to buy what? Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum for the longest, correct? Then it added on Bitcoin Cash, and now we have Ethereum Classic and ZRX or OX on there. But before all of this mass adoption started going on, there were only a couple of options that you were able to get. Now, another thing, me personally, I don't look at Coinbase as an exchange market. I don't. I look at it as more so a wallet where you hold your coins and you're able to transact and flip them back over to fiat or turn fiat back over to Bitcoin, however you want to look at it, by use of connecting your bank account. You understand what I'm saying? So what I want people to understand is that with those being the only cryptocurrencies that were available on Coinbase, a lot of people that got into the space that didn't know about, exchange markets such as Polynex, Bittrex, Cryptopia, KuCoin, Binance, BitMEX, Gemini, HitBTC. You know what I mean? A lot of people getting into the space are not knowledgeable about some of the more prevalent exchange markets. So all they know is, this, that, and the third. What I'm trying to do is share X amount of information with individuals so they got more of a broad look at this cryptocurrency space as a whole versus looking at it with tunnel vision. You know what I mean? Peace to the chat. DC, greetings. Peace, power, and prosperity to you, brother. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show. But real quick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through the top 20 coins. Family, for anyone that's in here, if you can, please hit that like button. Also, if you know other people that are interested in this information, if you can, please share this out. Please share this out so everyone can get a piece of this. So starting off today right now, and for those that are just tuning in, we are just now starting off our 24-hour day. That's right. We are just now starting off our 24-hour day. One thing that I think everyone must realize, just getting into this space, you see right now it's 12:10 a.m. What are we running off of? How is it 12:10 a.m.? Well, when you get into the cryptocurrency space, everything runs off of UTC time. Everything runs off of UTC time. What is UTC time? Let's see. Oh, Coordinated Universal Time. Check this out. Real interesting. Coordinated. Hold on, family. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Never mind. What we're looking at is UTC, or Universal Coordinated Time, but they call it Coordinated Universal Time. But anyways, or Universal Time Clock. UTC time is the primary time standard by which the world regulates clocks and time. It is within 1 second of mean solar time at 0 degrees longitude and is not adjusted for daylight savings time. I'm gonna say that one more time. This time is not adjusted for daylight saving time. In some countries where English is spoken, the term Greenwich Mean Time is often used as an acronym for UTC. What we're going off right now is UTC time. We're not going off of, are you in the Eastern time zone? Are you in the Central time zone? Are you in the time zone? It's one time zone that we go off of. Now, why is this important? Let's head over to the Binance Exchange Market. I'm going to show you why this is important. Let's see. What do we have? Okay, check this out. Binance recently listed the Creed. Why would you have to know what UTC time is in order to accurately, what do I want to say? You have to know UTC in order to know when certain events are going on within the cryptocurrency space, because they will not tell you in any other time frame. So right here, when we look at Binance will list the Creed on 10/24/2018, which was yesterday. And it goes on to state, Binance will open trading for DCR versus BNB and DCR versus BTC trading pairs on the 24th of October. Look at this, at 4 a.m. UTC. Check that out, 4 a.m. UTC time. This is important. Why? Because if someone was watching this and they were, going off their own time frame, okay, I got to be ready at 4 a.m. and they wake up at 4 a.m. and the damn thing's pumping already. Why? Because they did not pay attention to UTC time. 4 a.m. UTC time is none other than 11 p.m. Chicago time. You understand what I'm saying? 11 p.m. Chicago time is 4 a.m. UTC time. That's why you have to understand and comprehend the time frames that we're using, or the time zone that we're working in. This is not the same as where you live at. So I'm sorry for putting so much emphasis on that, but I did want to share that and get people to understand that. Anytime you see UTC time, always remember the 24-hour day, 12 o'clock midnight. 12 o'clock midnight starts at 7 p.m. Central Chicago time. Always remember that. Now, moving right along. Let's see. Oh, let me go to the top 20 real quick. Hold on. Let me see. Let me go to the top 20. Okay. Hold on real quick. Let me get back over here. There we go. All right. So starting off the 24-hour day, we got over $209,295,129,531 in the market. We got a 24-hour volume. 24-hour volume is how much money has ran through this market in the last 24 hours. And I'm here to tell you that in the last 24 hours, we've seen $9,018,486,399 run through this thing. So for people to tell me or try to say it's dead, nothing's going on with crypto, you know, there's no reason. Come on, that's over $9 billion over here I'm playing with. You know what I mean? This is one reason why I try to get people implemented within this system. Because if it's over $9 billion in this system, I'm trying to snatch out. Come on, give me 100, give me 1,000, give me 10,000. That's only a small fraction of the total amount of capital that is in this market. And it's not hard for you to get in and get your piece of the pie. Come on, they got a whole fucking smorgasbord. Excuse my language. They have a whole smorgasbord of funds in here. So with it being over $9 billion within the last 24, but the total market cap is $209 billion, why can't you get in here and snatch out $1 million bucks? You understand what I'm saying? BTC dominance is at 53.6%. Right now, you got over 2,070 different cryptocurrencies for you to choose from. This is what this is another thing I have to stress. When people come into the market, they only know about the main cryptos. Right now, I'm showing you there is over 2,070 different cryptocurrencies in the market. Also, there's over 15,343 different markets for you to choose from and shop on. So keep that in mind. Coming in at number one, we're about to get to the big, the top 20. And I'm gonna run through it fairly quick because it has not changed over the last couple of days. These coins, these main coins that everyone is so worried about going on a bull run and, I'm gonna make it rich off Bitcoin and Ethereum and Ripple and all this other stuff, they're not doing nothing. They're stagnant. But I'm gonna run through them anyway. Coming in at number one, we got Big Bank Hank. What's going on, Kim? Peace, peace, peace. Coming in at number one, we got Big Bank Hank trading at 64.70, down 0.3% within the last 24 hours. Coming in at number two, we got Ethereum. Ethereum right now trading at 202, down 0.5. Coming in at number three, we got Ripple. Ripple right now, XRP, trading at 45 cents, up 0.4% within the last 24 hours. Coming in at number four, one of my favorite numbers. Not only the number of the coin that it is, which is number four, but also the price. We're trading right now at $440.61. Law 44. If you don't know what it is, check it out. Check my brother Blue Pill out. Law 44 Master. He's the one that actually put me up on it, even though I am a direct product, in my opinion, of the Law 44, being that I was born on the 4th day of the 4th month of the 84th year. So I'm a 44 baby, all in all. But right now, trading at $440, down 0.3% within the last 24 hours. Coming in at number five, we have EOS. EOS right now trading at $5.38, evened out right now. No movement. Coming in at number six, we got Stellar Lumens, trading at 23 cents, down 0.8% within the last 24 hours. Look at where we at. That was Stellar. Coming in at number seven, we have Litecoin. Litecoin is trading at $52.35, down 0.1% within the last 24 hours. Coming in at number eight, we got Cardano. Cardano was trading at a low price of 7 cents, down 0.6% within the last 24 hours. Coming in at number nine, you have what is deemed or was once deemed the cryptocurrency equivalent to the United States dollar, which is USDT or United States Dollar Tether or Tether US, depending on how you look at it. But it's been scrutiny about this coin over the last couple of months, weeks, and it's been losing a little bit of traction, though it is still used as stability when the market is going down. So definitely keep your eyes on that. If you're trading and Bitcoin is taking drastic dips, you want to be able to put your money on a more stable currency. That was USDT. Now, they do have different coins on different platforms now. I know Gemini has their own stable coin created by the Winklevoss twins. Coinbase now has its own stable coin. Binance has the Paxos as well as True USD on it. So Tether is not the only stable coin out there. It's not the only stable coin out there, but it's something that you can utilize if prices are dropping. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. I see we got 8 viewers in this right now, teaming up with us. How we doing? I want to welcome everyone that's tuning in, whether you're a returning guest, whether this is your first time, whether you have been a lifelong since I've been doing this thing. Watch me. I can remember when I only had one view, one subscription, and that was only last year. I ain't been doing this for that long. You understand what I'm saying? Coming in at number 10, we got Monero, which is the top privacy coin, trading at $106, down 0.1% within the last 24 hours. Coming in at number 11, we got Tron, only trading at 2 pennies, down 1.2% within the last 24. Coming in at number 12, we have IOTA. IOTA right now trading at 49 cents, up 0.7% within the last 24 hours. Good. Peace to all. Peace, power, and prosperity, brother DJ King. What's going on with you? Peace, power, and prosperity, brother. Welcome. Coming in at number 13, we got Dash. Dash right now trading at $155, down 0.6%. Family, if y'all can, if you like the information that I'm bringing, if you like the way that I'm bringing it, please smash that like button. Also, if you can, share this video out. Share this out on social media, Instagram, Facebook. Get people to come get this information. What I'm about to drop, what I always drop, is very, very, very essential for anyone just getting into the market. Coming in, what do we leave off at? Dash at 155, down 0.6. Coming in at number 14, one of my personal favorites, the Binance coin, which is the native token of the Binance exchange market. This is the Binance exchange market. You know what I mean? This is where all the magic happens. This is where I do a majority of my trading at. You can see we got a BNB market, which is Binance token. You see we got a BTC market, which is Bitcoin, ETH market, which is Ethereum, and then a USDT market. This is where you put your money if you don't want it to fluctuate with the rest. Let me see. 24-hour volume. Look at this right now. BTC, what's that? 67,199,000 over the last 24 hours. $211, up $300. Money's coming in, 610. Look at that. You can see, this is why I like watching this stuff, because you can actually watch money move through. I've seen thousands, 20,000, 30,000, $60,000 move through these coins in a matter of seconds before. So I'm gonna tell y'all this. For anyone that's tuning in with me right now, for anyone that is within this matrix that we call cryptocurrency, for anyone that's avidly trading, for anyone that is investing, especially for those that are trading, well, you know what I want you to do? I want you to give yourself a pat on the back. And you want to know why? Because right now, what we're doing is trading. You're playing one of the biggest global games in the world right now. Cryptocurrency? Definitely. Definitely. Because you're competing against, number one, skilled individuals. You got people that have been doing this for 40, 50 years that are out here trading. You got people that have capital sizes of over $100,000, over $1 million out here trading. I can show you a couple of wallets that got millions of dollars in them. So you have to comprehend and understand that even though you're out here doing your thing, you're up against some very, 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 very skilled opponents. That's almost like you coming straight out of middle school, high school, stepping straight on court in the NBA, or stepping straight on the field in the NFL. This is you being a beginner going against Jordan. This is you being a beginner going against Tom Brady. This is you being a beginner going against the Chicago Blackhawks. You know what I'm saying? If you never touched foot on an ice rink, you know what I mean? But for those of you that have been able to get into this system, that have been in this system and have been able to win, you have to congratulate yourself, because you're up against some of the biggest players in the world, not just America. You got China, Asia, Russia, Australia, Malta. You understand what I'm saying? Africa. A lot of people competing out here in this space. Let me see. Where do we leave off? That was Binance coin. Looking at the Binance exchange market. Coming in at number 15, we have NEO. NEO right now trading at $16.55, down 0.9%. Coming in at number 16, we got ETC, which is Ethereum Classic, right now trading at $9.67, almost neck and neck with Binance. Pay attention to those two. Down 0.5%. Coming in at number 17, we have NEEM. NEEM is only 9 cents, 9 pennies. You can find couch change to invest in some of these cryptos. It's so ridiculously low. Right now, down 1.6%. Coming in at number 18, we have Tezos, only $1.35. I know right now in Chicago, cigars is $1.50, $1.75, depending on what gas station or liquor store you go to. You understand what I'm saying? But for those out there that indulge, for those that out there that get high, you know, to stop at the gas station and buy their backwoods, or, you know what I'm saying, they game leaves, whatever the case may be. For every $1.50 you spend to go smoke up, that's a share of Tezos that you could have had. You know what I'm saying? In fact, even more so, that's how many shares of NEEM, $1.50, $1.75, and this is only 9 cents. How many shares could you have got? Coming in at number 19, we got Zcash. I'm gonna double back on that that very subject as soon as I get done with this top 20. Because I'm gonna show for those, because I know I got a couple of new viewers in here, and they're trying to figure out, you know, how do I invest? Do I have to break the bank to invest? I'm about to show y'all right now. No, you do not have to. Coming in at number 19, we got Zcash. Zcash right now at $125. Think about all them times you went to the club and gave them people $150 for a bottle and drank it amongst all your friends, women, dudes, whatever the case may be. You spent the $150 and let 5, 6, 10 other people drink off the bottle. So you spent $150 for everyone to get drunk. And then what did it leave you with? Either a headache, a shitty booty the next day, a upset stomach, throwing up, you know what I'm saying? Or just a little bit of wooziness. No matter what, it's a detriment to the body. And a detriment to your pockets. If you're giving $150 for a bottle that costs $40 at the liquor store. So now, what would I have rather done? Would I have rather gave $125, excuse me, $150, $175 for something that would have normally cost me $40 or $50? Or could I have stayed in that weekend and went and put that money on Zcash? I was going to smoke it, drink it, whatever the case may be anyways. I might as well invest it. We have to change our mindset when it comes to investing. We have to reprogram our mind when it comes to spending these Federal Reserve notes. We have to reprogram our mental when it comes to understanding and transacting in this world of commerce, especially in the digital world of commerce. You know what I mean? So coming in at number 20, we got VeChain. VeChain right now, look at a penny, man. A penny. I just seen dudes. I used to be one of them. I used to go into the gas station and spend what, 20 bucks on cigars. I used to smoke a lot. You know what I'm saying? 20 bucks on cigars. You know what $20 to get you in VeChain right now? In fact, let's do the math. That's what I want to show y'all. Let's do the math. Let's see what $20 real quick. Let's see what $20 to get us in VeChain. Cryptocurrency converter. Let's see. In fact, we're going to look at a couple of these tokens that are real low right now. Let's switch this over. Let's switch this right here to VeChain. Here we go right here. And let's do 20 bucks. Check this out. $20 right now is going to get you 1,766 shares of VeChain. Now, isn't that a lot better than $20 worth of cigars? Or $20 spent at McDonald's? Or $20 spent at KFC? Or $20 just spent frivolously, rolling dice? Whatever your vice is, this is what you got to comprehend. Whatever detriment you have in your life that you spend monetary dollars on, that you spend any type of currency on, that is an untapped money source that you are depleting daily. That if you sat back and added up, I did that one time. I sat back and added up, added up all, but on an average, how much I spent on cigars and bud, and times how many days it is in a year, and the numbers was astronomical. And I'm like, I'm never doing that. You understand what I'm saying? It's all about when you know better, you're supposed to do better. I know better now. I know better now. That's why I transact and I move the way that I do, because I know how to learn. Let's see. Let's not even look at VeChain. Let's look at Ripple. Everyone likes Ripple, you know, for the most part. Right now, 20 bucks to get you 43 shares of Ripple. I mean, would you want 43 shares of Ripple, or would you want $20 worth of whatever? You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying that to say that, family, it's all about where you put your money at. It's all about how you spend that which you have freely to spend. Because a lot of people I see, we do not respect dollars. We don't. We spend, especially when they're in our pocket. That's another thing that cryptocurrency has taught me. Not just crypto, yeah, definitely crypto. Dealing with digital cash, having it in a digital wallet, not having it, even though I do have Bitcoin debit cards. Yes, they do have Bitcoin debit cards for anyone that may be new to this space. You do, and let me not even say Bitcoin. You have cryptocurrency debit cards. You know what I mean? And the amount of fees it costs for certain transactions, I know for a fact, if I transact with Bitcoin Cash and I'll change it from cryptocurrency to fiat on my BitPay card, it don't cost a dime. I'm talking about 0 transaction fees. Beautiful. Beautiful. So definitely keep that in mind. You know what I mean? We have to reprogram our mind as far as how we spend these dollars. There we go. 24-hour day look at Ripple. Ripple shooting off good. Let's look at ETH. ETH, we got a little bit in the green. Remember, this is your new 24-hour day, right? Oh, no, this is a 2-hour chart. Excuse me. Hold on. Get back to a day chart. My apologies. I forgot 2 hours. Okay, so little to no movement. Let's see. Ripple, little bit. BTC, little to no movement whatsoever. Self-key. Check this out. Self-key coming down. This is a coin that I previously put a call out on. Let me see. I mean, I've been following this for a while. I told y'all that 100 Satoshis with a very, very, very nice buy-in. Right now, let me see. And this coin right here is less than a penny. This coin you can get for probably, let me see, for 1 penny, you could probably get the equivalent of, let me see, what is it? It's 109 Satoshis. Let's see. Let's see what 20 bucks can get us in key. Here we go. Self-key. So $20 is going to give you 2,789 shares of self-key. This is what you guys gotta realize when we're looking at a lot of these tokens. Don't so much look at the USD value. Look at how many you have. I got for 20 bucks, I got 2,789. And that's right now with it transacting at less than a penny. You know what I mean? So let's just say this coin goes to easily 3 cents, even 2 cents. This is what y'all gotta comprehend. For me to go from 1 penny to 2 pennies is a double up. That's 20 to 40. Not even so much USD amount, but depending on the amount of crypto you paid for. You understand what I'm saying? The amount of BTC that you transacted with, the amount of Satoshis that you use to get that self-key. That's what's going to determine your double up. Because if you're not transacting in USDT, one thing that I try to spread and this is for any and everyone that's just getting into the space, you have to comprehend. Once you switch from fiat over to crypto, you no longer have Federal Reserve notes. You no longer can say, oh, well, I bought $20 worth of this or that. No, you did not. You bought 0.01 or 0.002. I like to talk in Satoshi. So let's see. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do it like this. When we look at Bitcoin, right? Let me see. Let's switch this back. Switch back to Bitcoin, right? Let's see. $20 in Bitcoin right now is 0.00308,926. Now, this right here can be confusing for a lot of people. That's why I show you how to read it, not from left to right, but from right to left. So we wouldn't read, if you were looking at $20, how do I say it, man? How do I say it? Okay, look at it like this. I'm gonna break this down. If you have a pen and pad, I suggest you write this down real quick, because this is one of the most important things you have to comprehend. Much like I'm gonna compare change or coins to dollars as far as the smallest denomination of a United States dollar, and I'm gonna compare it to Bitcoin being the $1. So much like there is 100 pennies. Always remember, when you look at the United States dollar, United States dollars are broke down into, for the most part, 2 decimal points. You know what I'm saying? 2 decimal points. That's fiat currency. When you look at cryptocurrency, it's broke down into 8 decimal points. That's 8 decimal points that is broken down. So you have 1, which being the Bitcoin, and then 7, no, what is it? 8 decimal, yeah, 8 decimal points behind. So when we're looking at this, I wouldn't say I got 0.00308,926. Me personally, I would say I got 308,926. Much like there's 100 pennies to every $1, there is 100 million Satoshis, which is the smallest denomination of Bitcoin. There's over 100 million Satoshis in one Bitcoin. Keep that in mind. Over 100 million Satoshis in one Bitcoin. So right now, $20 is going to get me 308 Satoshis. Hey, I'm damn near what? Hey, I'm almost halfway to a meal. I got 308,000. I'm almost halfway to a million. Let's see what a million. Let me see. No, we want a million. Let's see. Let me see. 100. Let's see. 89. 17. We just want a smooth million. Let me see. 60. There we go. We're getting close. 65. There we go. So $65, right? That's going to give you 1 million Satoshis. Y'all see that? That's 1,004,009 Satoshis. Only 65 bucks. And remember, you need 100 million to make one Bitcoin. So when you break it down like this and you see how the number games is played, and you comprehend that, okay, the lower Bitcoin goes, that means this $65 is going to stretch a lot more. The higher it goes, the 65 is going to get me a lot less of these. So while everyone's sitting back and they're waiting for Bitcoin to shoot up, and man, why are y'all doing that? Y'all want to be grabbing this shit while it's low. I'm trying to tell y'all something. Do not wait for Bitcoin to go back. Look, last year when I was trying to get everyone in Chicago, especially my guys from the streets, especially my dudes, I was trying to get everyone to, not just street dudes, but any and everyone that wanted to listen, to invest in Bitcoin when it was what, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. When it got to $5,000, I just quit. I stopped trying to get people. I only look for those that were looking for it. Always remember that what you're looking for is also looking for you. Always remember that. So I started coming across people that were actually looking for the information. You know what I mean? And the thing about it, everyone that I was trying to get the information to, they did not take heed to it. They did not take heed to it until Bitcoin knocked that $10,000 mark. Bitcoin hit $10,000. I had everyone in my inbox trying to ask me how to do this, that, and the third. But you know what? As the price of Bitcoin went up, so did the value of the information that I was once giving away for free. You know what I mean? So I had to tell certain people that I was once trying to preach this stuff to, that they probably didn't want to listen to at the time. You know what I mean? I had to tell them, like, look, bro, I tried to give you that information, months ago for free. Now I charge for my time. I have to be compensated because I'm knee deep in this. You understand what I'm saying? As the value of Bitcoin goes up, why show shouldn't the value of I go up? If I'm showing you how to transact with Bitcoin, if I'm showing you how to interact with Bitcoin, if I'm showing you how to secure your Bitcoin, if Bitcoin is going from $5,000 to $10,000, I would be done to be going for free and stay free. You understand what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, people, now is the time to get in. Do not wait for this thing to shoot off. And I can also show you how to. Okay, so one of the biggest things that happened, right? Let me bring Bitcoin back up. One of the biggest things that happened that hurt a lot of people in Bitcoin, especially those that got in. Like I said on the side of the show earlier, a lot of people only got in because they were fueled by greed. So as Bitcoin was going up, and I remember Future coming out. This is why I actually made a post back then that people will listen to the most popularized over listen to the most qualified. Now, let me tell it, I'm more qualified to tell you what the hell to do to Bitcoin than Future is. But when Bitcoin was about $18,000, Future came out and said, hey, I'm investing in Bitcoin. Get your Bitcoin game up. And I've seen a lot of people, especially street people, start coming in. Oh, bro, I just seen Future talk about Bitcoin. How do I get in it? How do I? And I'm like, what? Now you want to get in now at 20,000? Okay, I'm not going to stop you from getting in, but that's not advice that I would have taken. And what happened? We hit 20,000, and then what happened? This shit crashed or corrected. Let me not call it a crash because it did not crash. It only corrected, which happens in the trading world. We came down. We hit 10,000. I'm talking about within days. Within days, we hit 10,000. What, on the 17th? I mean, there it is. On the 16th of December 2017, we hit a high of $19,797. By the 22nd, we were down to 10,000. Half of your capital gone. You know what would have been able to save you from that? Utilizing stop losses or stop limits. And that's one thing that I've been pushing since last year before everyone took that L. I've been pushing the utilization of stop limits. Soulja Boy got a song on it too. Yeah, I actually posted Soulja Boy's not the actual song, but the day after it was released, I posted a picture on my Instagram page showing people like, look, even dude's talking about it. No matter if you agree with his music, no matter if you listen to it, dude is shedding emphasis and light on a new form of currency that I know is going to get people interested in. So much like when Future did it, he had everyone buy in. What happened? We crashed down. We came down all the way to 50. Let me see. By February, we had came down to lows of $5,800. That's from 20,000. So think about people that were, especially dudes that have money. You know, I got 100,000 in the streets. I'm about to go buy 3 Bitcoin. I'm about to go buy 5 Bitcoins at $20,000 each. And then this shit crashes down to $5,000 a coin. I know that hurt people. But that's because people usually only listen to who the media throws you out to listen to versus somebody that's unknown like me. But you can clearly see that I got, you know, a massive amount of knowledge on this. But no, don't listen to me. Go listen to Future. Go listen to Soulja Boy. You know what I'm saying? Even when Nipsey Hussle started talking about cryptocurrency, you had X amount of people. Hey, bro, I just heard Nipsey say something about Bitcoin. How do I? But bro, I've been telling you about Bitcoin for 6 months. Don't listen to me though. You know what I'm saying? But let me see. So you see what happened. You know, now were you able to utilize stop limits? Let's say we would have shot up to 19. Let's say you know what I'm saying? I said this last year. It's a couple of interviews you can go back and read. I told people like, man, this thing was shooting up fast, too quick. It's unstable. It cannot sustain like this. So what anyone would have had to do on one of the platforms that allow you to do stop limits and stop losses, let me go ahead and set me a stop limit, maybe at 18.5, maybe a couple of them, 18.5, 18.4, 18.3, 1800, even down to 17.5. That way, when the price drops, it will automatically knock you out. They need to learn to hold or hodl. Fuck no, no, you don't. First off, let me dispel that whole hodling bullshit. And I'm sorry for my language. Do not do that hodling shit. If you hodl, that means you bought up here and you just held this motherfucker all the way down to here. No, don't do that shit, man. Look, I do not advise hodling. I advise a form of hodling if you are long on a certain cryptocurrency. But me, myself, I do not advise you buying some shit and then watching the value of it just leave. And you're like, you know what? I'm a hodl it. I'm just gonna hold it. While you're watching your money, oh my God, I've seen people do it. Buy something at $10 and yeah, it's down to $2. You know, I'm just gonna hodl it. Man, why didn't you sell it at $8? Oh, because I'm gonna hodl. What? Now I'm gonna tell you what hodling gets you. Let's just say somebody would have bought Bitcoin at 20,000, right? And would have held it all the way down here. You now have to wait for this thing to get back to $20,000 before you even break even. Ain't no on the way up, I'm gonna make money. Hell no. On the way up, you're just recovering what you lost. You understand what I'm saying? So why not utilize a stop limit? Why not get stopped out and then buy back in at a lower price? That way, when it starts to retest those previous highs versus some people that are waiting for it to get back to the price they bought in, I'm seeing profit on the way up. You know what I mean? And for those that did do the whole hodling thing, that may have bought high, always remember you can double down. Doubling down is where you buy at a high price the price is a lot lower than you bought it at, and you buy more anyways, expecting the price to go back to the area that you bought at. So whereas, let's just say we bought Bitcoin, let me see, what was this? This is 11,000. No. Check this out. Let's say we would have bought Bitcoin around 11,000. Came down, we hit 58. Now, I can just hodl and be like, okay, two different ways to look at this. I could have had a stop limit set at, we'll say 10,000, 9,000, been stopped out, been able to take that 11,000 or 10,000, go back in at 5,900, whereas I only had one Bitcoin. Now I'm able to grab almost two, 1.8, 1.9, whatever the case may be. And now I grab these two or 1.5, we'll say 1.5, and choose back up to 11, cash out. You see it, now you see what happens? Or let's just say I got it at 11. We dip back down to 58. I got enough money to buy me one at 58, a whole one at 58. I just bought one at 11. You understand what I'm saying? So why not? Now my price is split in half. Let me buy one at 5,800. What happened? We went back up to 11. So now not only did I get back the money that I spent right here, I actually doubled up my money that I spent down here, almost equivalent to doubling up. Let's see what that was. Let's see. That is a 71% increase. Not bad. Not bad. For a total, in fact, it tells you the dollar amount. This right here would have got you a total of, in 14 days. In 14 days, if you would have spent, let me see, if you would have spent 6,000, 6,400, you would then now have a total of 4,709 extra dollars. That's in a 14-day period. $4,709 within a 14-day period. You see that? You see how that works? It's all about how you hustle, family. It's all about how you comprehend this stuff. So, I mean, I'll give y'all pretty much of a breakdown of, you know, how to transact with it, what you should be looking for. Let's take a look at these charts now. Also, if anyone has any coins that they want to take a look at, you can go ahead and post those now. If anyone has any tokens they want to take a look at, you can go ahead and post those now. So let's see what's going on with Bitcoin. Let's see, 4 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour. There we go. Look at the hour chart. Check this out. This is your hour chart. This is the volatility that you want to be playing with right now. You see? And this is another thing. You have to be able to utilize different time frames because they're going to show you different things. So right here, if we go back to a day chart, you see what it's giving you. 24-hour chart, totally different. 2 hour chart, slightly different. 1 hour chart, definitely different. 15 minutes, totally different. You understand what I'm saying? You got to figure out how to utilize these different time frames. Let me see. I like this little touch screen I got. Makes it a lot easier for me to do things. Let me see. Go back. This is 15 minutes. Let's go to a 4 hour chart. Let's open this up. Let's slide this up right here. I'll open this up a little bit. Oh, not that much. Not that much. There we go. Where we at right now? Look at this right here. This is another thing. This is how quickly you can use funds. ETN, okay, definitely. Now, I don't know if Electroneum is on this platform. We might have to go somewhere else and look at Electroneum. Always remember, a lot of the tokens that I like to look at are only, if they're not on TradingView, 9 times out of 10, I do not take a look at them. So try to make sure that you give currencies that are more so respected. Now, I don't think TradingView has any coins from Cryptopia. That's what I will say. ETN may not be on here. But check this out. Look at this loss we took right here within a, what's this right here? This is a 4 hour. So this was from the 5th of September at 4 o'clock, leading up to the 5th of September at 8 o'clock. We took all the gains. Look at this. It took us from 22nd of August up until the 4th of September to get these gains right here. Let's see what this was. So we got a gain. It took us 13 days, right, to get a gain of $973 for a total of 15.20%. And what happened? Within 1 day, not even 4, 8, 12, 16, within, what would that be? 20 hours? Within a 20-hour period, we lost. What took us 2 weeks to get, we lost within 24 hours. That's cold. That's cold. Man, you got to be able to, you have to be able to secure yourself against things like this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you what happened. And this is what people usually do. People seen this and probably bought up here. Oh, it's going to the moon. We're going. Bought up here. We're going. Never. Look, I got a saying. Friends don't let friends buy in on downtrends. Never, 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 never do that. Where can I sell my Electroneum? Cryptopia? Cryptopia offers has Electroneum. So definitely keep that in mind. Definitely keep that in mind. Now, where we at right now? Look at all this sideways motion. Absolutely nothing coming out of Bitcoin. Absolutely nothing. That's nothing. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not trading in and out of Bitcoin. The last time I sold some Bitcoin was when it hit 7,800. And I posted that on my Instagram page. I showed y'all when I got out the way. I got the way, I think, at about 70. I was up late night. It was like 2 in the morning. I went, I'm like, damn, Bitcoin up. And I already know how the game goes. They pump it, get everyone to start putting their money in, then they pull the floor from up under you. You go tumbling down. Well, I seen that. I cashed out at like 7,400, I think it was, 73, somewhere along that lines. And we came back down to 64, 6,500. So I know how to look and see when something is doing a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Ethereum. Damn, Ethereum, look at that. Ethereum right now. Let me see. Ethereum right now, it has a range. Let me see. What's our trading range? I'm gonna tell you a trading range with Ethereum real quick. Let me shrink this down. For the most part, it's a 4-hour chart. Let me get a day chart. What do we got for me here? Hold on. Man, look at Ethereum. Sad. Very sad. Okay, look at this right here. This is Ethereum. We fell from grace. What about, what's that? $224. We fell from grace. We're starting to pick ourselves back up, but we have a very, very, very close trading range of between, let me see. Excuse me. Why is this not working? Hold on, family. Let me refresh this for some reason. It's not allowing me to make my lines of support, which I want to make. There we go. So let me see. What's our trading range right now? Right there. And at top, we got right there. So what I just showed y'all. This is y'all trading range right here. And it's been that way, what, since, what's this? The 16th of October. And I mean, we've only been creating lower highs. That's not a good signal. Lower highs, definitely not good. Definitely not good. So definitely pay attention to that. That's what I mean. Everyone's looking at these main cryptos. Oh, I'm gonna go get me some Ethereum. I'm gonna go get me some Bitcoin. I'm gonna go get me some Litecoin. They're not doing jack shit. Not doing nothing. Let's move right along to let's see. We got next. Let's go. This is BTC. Nothing. Ethereum, we just got done looking at. Ripple. Now, Ripple, a lot of people like Ripple, right? A lot of people like Ripple. You got negative momentum on the MACD. You got what, roughly 50% on the RSI. This is relative strength index for anyone that doesn't know. On the relative strength index, if you go over 70, you're overbought. If you go under 30, you're oversold. Right now, we got negative momentum on the chart. We came down, we met support at 61 before bouncing back up. Now, this is what you want to, this is what I am going to tell you about Ripple. Ripple right now is still in a very good uptrend, regardless of what y'all want to say, regardless of how you want to look at it. We still broke out of our downsloping trend. Let me show you. Let me show you real quick. I'm gonna show you what we broke out of right here. Let me see. I'm gonna show y'all real quick what we broke out of. Let me see where we at. Right there. There we go. Now, check this out. Check this out. This was a downsloping trend line right here. All this right here. You see, we came down, we met support at the bottom support level. We came up, we got knocked down. We came up, we got knocked down by that 75% line. Came back down, we rested. We came up, we met resistance at the 50% trend line for coming back up, retesting. basically this channel was what was dragging us down. Now what happened? We broke out right here. We broke out of it. And what happened? What did it? Sideways movement. Now that's what I've been looking at with Bitcoin. Because when we look at BTC, let me go back to BTC real quick. I want to show y'all something. And we look at the down sloping trend line that we're in, or the descending triangle that we have forming. Let me show you. All right, so look at this down sloping trend line right here. And what's real interesting about that is that our current price action is actually damn near glued to this down sloping trend line that I made so many days ago. So we got this right here. This is our down sloping trend line. This is our rejection line. We come up, we test, we break back down, come up, test, break back down, come up, test, break back down. We had this one surge right here. We broke through, but it wasn't enough. Now, much like Ripple, remember what happened? Look what's going on with Bitcoin. Look at that. That sideways motion is what's getting us up out of that down sloping trend line. We're almost damn near out of it in all actuality. You understand what I'm saying? And once we're able to get up out of there, I mean, we can sit back and we can see where it's going. What's the name of that indicator? Let me know exactly which one you're speaking on. So getting back over to Ripple, go back over to Ripple. Let's see. There we go. Now, when we're looking at Ripple, right? Look at that down sloping trend line. We broke out of that. What happened? We broke out. We're still up. We are still up. But now I do see this. I do see this forming. You're getting squeezed in. You see that? We're getting squeezed in right here. Let me open this up a little bit more. Make it a little more prominent so you can see it. Open this up a little bit more. There we go. Now, so what you're seeing, right? Hold on. What you're seeing right now is this tight little squeeze. Now, which way we're gonna break out? Because we got to break out of that. We're gonna have to break out of that. Let me see. You got negative momentum on the MACD, 50% on the RSI. Pretty much evening itself out. We could definitely continue to move sideways. Definitely continue to move sideways until we break some form from the upside to the downside. So let's see, what are we looking at as far as support and resistance? Let's look at an hour chart real quick. We do got, now always remember, when you change the time frame, you change the trajectory and how everything reads. Check this out. On a 4-hour chart, we have what? Hold on. Let me see. 4-hour chart, we got positive momentum beginning to form. As you can see right here, we got positive momentum beginning to form, but not anywhere near as high as we've had in the past. You know what I mean? Not nowhere near as high as we had in the past. Another thing you got to be mindful of is bearish or bullish divergence in between the price charts and the oscillators. You got to be careful with that. The one you just used on Ripple. Oh, Pitchfork. Over here on the left-hand side, I don't know if y'all can see the screen. Over here on the left, you have Pitchfork, Shift Pitchfork, Modified, Inside Pitchfork, Grand Box. This is where I get my Fibonacci retracement level from also. My Fib fan lines, a couple of indicators over here, but that's called a Pitchfork. Let me see. So when we're looking at Ripple, right? Let me see. We got underhand support. Okay. Let me see. We got support coming in at 45.85, 45 cents. You got overhead resistance at about what? You got strong overhead resistance at like 47 cents. Let me see. I'm gonna say we cracked to about right here. There you go. And our bottom is about right here. Now, that's your trading range. I've showed you guys this plenty of times. Oh, hold on. There we go. For the most part, this is your safe area. These right here overextended. But for the most part, you can trade in this range. Now, what type of profit is that giving you? It may not be much. What's that? 3%, right? So basically saying if you can trade this over and over and over again, you're able to gain 3% on every trade, top to bottom. All you do is buy at the low, sell at the high, buy at the low, sell at the high. When you get something jumping like this, and you'll see a lot of coins that jump like this in between these lines of support and resistance. That's why one of the main foundations that I believe someone should get into or learn getting into the system is candlestick movement, support and resistance, and then last but not least, moving averages. What's up, bro? Would you buy BTC and hold now? Oh, the slanted one. Was that the pitchfork queen? Would I buy BTC and hold now? Me personally, yes. Let me not say that because I don't want to give any type of financial advice. Me personally, if I was just getting into the game, right, and you know, I wanted to make a choice, you know, when should I buy Bitcoin? But this is with me knowing a little bit, you know, about price action, you know, how to charts work. Let's go look at Bitcoin. Would it be a good safe buying zone? In my opinion, yes, because we have little to no fluctuation. This is why I'm so big on trading in altcoins right now and increasing your BTC value. Because what people don't realize is Bitcoin stays stable, you are able to utilize these altcoins and garner and gain way more Bitcoin while it's sitting at this same price. You know what I'm saying? That's the key right now. That's the game. Get as much Bitcoin as you can while this shit's stable. I'm telling you, as it goes up, it's going to be harder to get. You're not going to be able to gain as many. Think about this. Everyone wants $20,000 Bitcoin. Everyone wants $30,000 Bitcoin. Everyone wants, you know, X amount of Bitcoin. Hold on, give me one second, Pammy. I do apologize for this. Hello? Hey, how you doing? This is Miss Evans. Peace, queen. As of right now, I'm still going live on my YouTube channel. I don't know if you wanted to tune in. I'm going over Bitcoin and blockchain right now, cryptocurrencies, showing how to read the chart. So I don't know if you wanted me to send you a link so you could tune in and watch along with the rest of the viewers until I'm done, and then we could talk. Okay, no problem. What I'm about to do now is I'm going to get the link and I'm going to send it directly to your phone number. You just hit the link and it should bring you right to the video, okay? Okay, peace. I do apologize for that short interruption, family. I do apologize for that short interruption. I do have somebody new wanting to get into the crypto space. So let me go ahead and send them out a link. Do we have any questions so far? Do we have any questions? I haven't forgotten about your Electroneum either, Queen. Do we have any questions so far? Anything anybody's not clear on? Let me know. If it's anything anyone is not clear on, please let me know. Let me see. Where's that phone number at that she just called from? Let me give her. Okay, there it goes. Let me send her a message. So, what up, bro? Would you buy BTC? Okay, so back to what I was saying. Would I buy BTC right now and hold? I would buy okay, me being a trader versus being an investor, I got to give you my personal opinion on what I would do. If I was to get into BTC right now, I would buy BTC and I would start trading. Not BTC, I would be trading in the alt so I could gain more BTC. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I would be doing right now. There we go. Hopefully that takes us directly to my video. Let me see, let me make sure. Oh yeah, definitely. It took us right to the video. Okay, that's good. So my personal opinion, if I was to grab BTC right now, I would be trading with it. And I would be gaining more BTC because as BTC goes up, this is the thing. When prices start pumping, everyone wants to be in BTC. Everyone wants to hold Bitcoin as prices start bumping. You want to know why? Because all they're thinking about is cashing out for Federal Reserve notes. Those are not my thoughts whatsoever, family. I'm going to let you all know. Be the first ones to know that now. When Bitcoin is pumping, my money is going to be in alts because I'm going to be gaining. I'm going to be gaining more BTC as the price goes up. I'm getting more BTC. So while everyone else is just holding a stagnant, always remember, let's just say you buy 0.05 BTC and price starts going up. You still got only 0.5 BTC. So price is going up. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, now you can trade in and out of BTC to gain more. Let me let you know that now. You are able to trade BTC versus the United States dollar versus United States dollar tether versus Paxos versus, you know, whatever stable coin they do have. And you're able to gain more BTC that way. My thing is I like doing it through the altcoin. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just my personal opinion on that. I don't know if that helped anyone out. So just to answer your question, I will be looking at Bitcoin right now to gain it. Now, should you hold an X amount of Bitcoin? Definitely. Anyone is trading what I try to do is, as I'm trading and as I'm gaining more Satoshis, just so that you're not steady going back and you're using your profit, because you can't compound the interest, which is using your profit to gain more. Or what I try to do is I try to tuck some away. You understand what I'm saying? So if I do a move and I get 50% gains on that move, I'm gonna take 25% out of those gains and I'm gonna tuck it away in a wallet. Something that I'm not using, something that I'm probably putting to the side for my son. That's another thing for those getting into the space. You want to teach this to the kids. Do not be greedy and just think that this is something for grown-ups. It's not. This is pretty much like a video game that, let me see. This is something that you should be teaching the children how to transact with, because this, for the most part, is what they're going to be using when they get our age. I'm telling you now, your kids, depending on their age group, they're not going to be transacting with pieces of paper. That shit like Monopoly money. They're going to look back like 50 years from now, 100 years from now, they're going to look back like, damn, what were they doing with the pieces of little square rectangle? Like, why was they using that? You understand what I'm saying? It's the equivalent to Monopoly money. There's no actual value in the United States dollar. There's more value, in my opinion, in cryptocurrency than it is to the dollar, because crypto is only back. I mean, the United States Federal Reserve note is only backed by the full faith of the American people, meaning it's backed by your labor, meaning it's backed by you. You are the currency. That's not the currency. You are the currency. You got to comprehend that. But when we look at cryptocurrency is backed by technology, by algorithms, and by mathematical equations. It's backed by numbers. You understand what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to comprehend and understand what I'm saying right now, but just a little bit. More so, that's what you want backing you. So, let me see. Let's move along. Let's take a look. First, let's go over to CoinMarketCap. I want to take a look at some of the top runners today. Now, something we haven't looked at in a while. Let's take a look at the biggest gainers and the biggest losers. Why is this list so important? Because what it's showing you, always remember, we got over 2,070 different cryptocurrencies in the face right now. 2,070. So when we look at the biggest gainers and the biggest losers list, this out of 2,070 coins, and there's only 30 coins on each one of these lists. You got 30 biggest gainers, you got 30 biggest losers. How the hell are they picking 30 out of 2,000 something different coins? Well, very easily. You have to have had a 24-hour volume of at least $50,000 run through your coin in order to make it on this list. So if you ain't do 50 last night or in the last 24, you're not even on this list. So let's go ahead and look at it. Let me see. Coming in at number one, we got Nemeet Exchange Token up 78%, only trading at 24 cents. This is another thing I'm going to tell y'all right now. The majority of the coins that you're going to see pumping that are, what's going on with you, Iola? The majority of coins that you're going to see that pump and that have significant gains are all, and they're going to be under $1. Like this list right here, I can almost guarantee you this list is going to be mostly under $1. A lot of them under 10 cents. You don't have to break the bank to invest, people. That's why I keep trying to tell you. So coming in number one, up 78%, only 24 cents. Nemeet. Coming in at number two, PAL Network. And look at this. Only 1 penny. It's up 74%, only trading at a penny. That means we had to be trading at less than a penny 24 hours prior to this. And look at that, 24-hour volume, $1.8 million ran through this token over the last night. The one before it, 81,000. The one after it, 468,000 within the last 24 hours. This is Olive trading at, look, less than a penny, 0.008 of a penny, up 73%. Now, if we go down here, we look at the biggest losers. These are the biggest losers in the 24-hour period, meaning these are the people that have lost the most in the last 24 hours. Oh, y'all talking about Electroneum. Electroneum is on this list of biggest losers. ETN right here, down 16.10%. That's crazy. Y'all was just asking about it. Here it is, biggest losers list. Now, how do you utilize the biggest losers list and the biggest gainers list? I'm going to tell you how. For someone that doesn't know anything about charts, doesn't know how to read candlesticks, none of that, you can easily come over here. And I used to promote this. I'm talking about for like 6 months straight. All you have to do, you have to make it a habit though. You want to come and check out this list, which is on CoinMarketCap, /gainers / or whatever that little line is, losers /. And you want to look at this list in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night. And what you want to do is you want to comprise a list of coins that stick out to you. So right now, looking at this list, I'll see Revain, that sticks out to me. Nexo sticks out to me. Neblo sticks out to me. IOTX definitely sticks out to me. Look at that, 11 million within the last 24 hours, only up 7. Vertasium sticks out to me, $825,000 in the last 24 hours, only trading at $44, up 16.81%. Now, what I would do is I would look at this, I would write down those coins. I would write them down. I would write down the price, and I would write down the 24-hour change in them. Not too much worried about the 24-hour volume. I would write down the price and the 24-hour change. Now, what I would do is I would come down here also. Now, I don't want to buy these. You don't want to buy what's in the green. Always remember, in this game, you want to buy red, sell green. Buy red, sell green. I'm going to say it one more time. Buy red, sell green. So you want to come on here every day. Want to look down here at the biggest losers. Let's see who we got standing out. I mean, already we got, what was that? Electroneum standing out. Let's see, Chronobank stands out to me. CVC Coin, Olympus Labs, Trust None. They actually had a Chicago documentary called Trust None. That's crazy. And these, hold on, Binance, Go versus BTC. I think Go taking off. I just got an alert. Let me see. Hold on. Let's go take a look at Go real quick. I just got an alert on Go. Yes, it is. Look at that. Real beautiful. That's another thing. You got to look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful execution out of Go. Look at that. We came down. We met support at the 50% retracement level. Used that as some strong support and was able to bounce off of that. Now we're on our way. We are on our way. This is beautiful. Starting off, let me see. This is a first. Look at that. Look at that. Look how strong that candlestick is for today. Remember, this just started today, family. Let me open this up a little bit. Let me open this up. This candlestick just started within the last, what time is it? 8 o'clock? Within the last hour. Within the last hour, this is what we're looking at already. Let me break this down to an hour chart. Fifth. 20 o'clock. So within the last hour, let's see. Day chart. This is the 26th. This is the 25th. Yeah, so we opened right here. Right now, we're already up 12%. 12% gains already, going on 13% gains out of Go Coin. Beautiful. Go was one of the ones that I called. When did I call Go at? 700 Satoshis, I think it was. And I've been posting it. I posted it. That's another thing. If anyone is new, definitely follow me on my social media sites. I post too much damn content on there for anyone to be losing that watches my page. Way too much. Let me show you where I called a buy-in on this coin. What was it? 690, between 690 and 705. So my buy-in that I gave to my private group, my clients, I don't even want to call them clientele, my students that are learning this. And, you know, we not only do we learn, but we earn. That's another thing for anyone that is looking for any type of help within this system. I do offer consultation. I do offer consultation. And it's not just learning. You learn what you earn while you learn. You can ask anyone that's been dealing with me over the last couple of months. You can go on my page and look at the many testimonials that people have shared about me and how I've helped them out. Not just understand this, but also make money. So I had a call in at about 690, between 690 and 705. Let's just say we got in at 707. Let's see. And that was what, on Thursday? I think I called that Thursday. Let's see. Let's just say we got in about right here on the 19th. We'll say we got in at 705 at the highest. Remember, my buy-in was between 690 and 705, if I'm not mistaken. So within a 4-day period, we brought back 79, damn near 80% gains within a 4-day period. I want you all to go out and I want you all to tell me. I want you all to tell me what type of financial services you have, what type of broker you have, what type of bank you have that's going to give you 80% gains within the next 4 days. Not saying that this is easy. I'm not saying that this is easy, but with enough comprehension and enough due diligence, anybody can do it. Anybody can do this. I'm not even going to put any restrictions on anybody. Look, a year ago, it's been longer than a year. A year and a half ago, I'm going to say March of 2017, I had absolutely no idea what cryptocurrencies was. Now, Bitcoin, I was sort of knowledgeable about because I'm in Chicago and we've been transacting with it for a while, you know, the whole dark web and all that shit. But I never knew what it really was. I didn't know that it was a trading instrument that actually went up and down in value. You understand what I'm saying? Once I figured that out, I haven't been, look, this is another thing. I've self-taught myself everything I know within this system within the last year and a half. I'm going to say my first introduction into actually investing in Bitcoin was June of last year. Now, let me also let everyone know this. I have not put any money into this system since last summer, meaning I started with a certain amount of capital. Now, I did get in at a good time. I got in when Bitcoin was probably about $1,000, maybe $1,200 at the most. And I rolled it all the way to $20,000. You understand what I'm saying? So when I got in, it was only 1,000. We'll say 2,000. No, it wasn't, because I remember celebrating the first time we hit 2,000. When I got into cryptocurrency, I'm going to say we was at about $1,300, $1,400. And I've been working with this thing and trading in it since it went up to $20,000. So all I've been doing is circulating and accumulating Bitcoin. I have not had to go back and exchange any more fiat into this system. So I think at the most I'm going to say at the very, very, very most, $200. We can even stretch it to $250. I'm going to let you know this now. I put no more than $250 in this system last summer. Right now, I'm still working off that same 250. What have I been able to do? I mean, if you follow my channel, you've seen I've gone out. I've paid bills off of this. I paid rent off of this. They stole my car off the driveway last year. And what did I do? I went in and I got the money out of crypto to go give the tow service or the police department, whichever one of those crooked marks wanted it, $350 to get my car out of the pound. After it had been stolen from me, they wanted holding fees. Did I have to go and break my bank and go into my pockets to get it? No, I wouldn't pull the shit out of the blockchain. Out of BitConnect to be exact, which was a platform that was giving out, paying out interest on your initial investment. And I only put $100 in that. Out of money that I made out of Bitcoin. So that was free within itself. You understand what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is that this is a new, not more so than a new form of currency. This is a revolutionary. You know what I mean? It's definitely something that you want to be able to transact with. So GoCoin looking very good right now. What were we going over though? Oh, we're looking at the biggest gainers and the biggest losers. So, all right, back to this. What you want to do real quick. You want to come over here 3 times a day. You want to write down coins that stand out to you, biggest gainers and the biggest losers. What you want to start looking for are patterns. Because what you're going to start realizing is that you're going to see coins on the biggest gainers list, or on the biggest losers list, and back at the biggest gainers list, and then back on the biggest losers list. So what you want to do is start writing, like I told you, pick a certain amount of coins and just watch those ones. Start catching them as they go on the biggest losers, biggest gainers, biggest losers, biggest gainers. Next time that thing go on the biggest losers list, you may want to go check it out and go ahead and enter your position. And then when it goes on the biggest gainers list, go ahead and sell that position. You want to look for patterns. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I say look for patterns. Don't just pick something at all. It was up yesterday, now it's down today. I'm gonna go buy because it's gonna go back up. Shit, no. You want to look for a pattern, a continuation period of a coin going up and down. And that's why I say you want to write down the price, the 24-hour change, because something could jump up, but it could be going lower, just having jumps. You know what I'm saying? So you want to find something that has sort of a solid fluctuation with it, and you want to use that list. Come over here and just start looking for the good entries. You want to enter when it's red and sell it when it's green. It's that simple. Now, another thing, you got to figure out what platform most of these coins are. It's real simple. If you come over here, you hit a coin. I'm gonna show you what you do. I'm gonna show you the price in USD, the price in BTC, and the price in Ethereum. I'm gonna show you the percentages. You're gonna have a market cap, which is how much money is in it, a 24-hour volume, and a circulating supply. Now, this is usually dictated by multiplying the 24-hour volume by the circulating supply. No, this is made by multiplying the cost of the coin by the circulating supply. Excuse me. Now, come down here. You see, you got a couple of options. Let's say we wanted to look at content and ad network. How do we find out where it's at? Well, you can come over here and you hit markets. It shows you every single market is being sold on. So it's on OKEX, ChowEX, EXX, and Coinbean. Now you gotta be careful about where you shop at too. You want to look at the oh, excuse me. You want to look at the volume on each exchange market so you don't get stuck somewhere where there's not even nothing going on. So where we look at ChowEX, it's only $7 worth of 24-hour volume over there. That's literally nothing. Don't mess with it. Don't touch it. But when we look at OKX, we got $112 worth of volume over there. You understand what I'm saying? Over the last 24 hours, 66%. That's how you would look for a certain coin and try to figure out what market it's on. So let's just say GoCoin. Let's say we've seen GoCoin. Okay, I've seen GoCoin. How do I go look for it? Right now, up 16.67%. Let me see. We will go over here. We'll scroll down and look at that. Look at GoCoin. Beautiful. You would look at markets. Scroll down and look. We got it on Binance, Upbit, Bittrex, KuCoin, Felixi, and now they also sell for different currencies. You got to sell it for BTC, ETH, and USDT, and BNB. I like that. With Go going for USDT on KuCoin, I may just send me a couple of dollars over to KuCoin. Now, the only thing about the KuCoin exchange market is that they do not offer stop losses or stop limits. That's the only downfall. I mentioned in credit group. I remember when Bitcoin was I remember I hit 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. The time you got $6,000, I'm like, I'm trying to celebrate. And I'm not gonna keep popping bottles every time it hit $1,000 marker. But I seen Bitcoin, no lie, do like $3,000 within like a couple of weeks. I'm talking about, man, this thing was crazy shoot. So let me see. Do we have any questions so far? Let me open up the floor, live Q&A. Do we have any questions so far? Let's go over and look at the Electroneum real quick. On the what is it on? Cryptopia. Let's see. Let's look at ETN. That was the first. I think that was the first coin request we had. Also, for anyone that's just checking this out, for those that may know how to trade, I do coin requests. I do coin requests. So definitely, if we got anything you want to take a look at, go ahead and post it now, and we'll go ahead and take a look. Let me see. Hold on, my fault. ETN right here, Electroneum down 16.45%. Let's see. Market. Damn, so this is on KuCoin. Wow, it's got more volume on KuCoin than it does on Cryptopia. Let's head over to KuCoin then. What we're looking at right now is the KuCoin exchange market, which once you learn how to use price charts, all this right here is all going to be the same. It probably look complicated right now, but once you learn this stuff, it ain't nothing. I taught my son how to do most of this when he was 10. He's 12. No, he's 11 now. He's 11 now, going on 12. I taught my son how to do most of this when he was 10. So I know that it's not hard for anyone to comprehend. Let's open this. So this is ET. Wow, look at that dip. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What's this right here? What are we looking at? What are we looking at? What type of chart? Hold on. Let me see something real quick, family. I do want to hold on. Okay, this is an 8-hour chart. That's every 8 hours. Let's look at a day chart. Oh, remember the larger the time frame, the more what's the word I'm looking for? The more dictating it is. So a day chart is going to dictate more so than any type of other chart. I mean, before. So it's going to give you more so of the trend that it's in versus a 4-hour, 2-hour, 1 hour, 30-minute chart. So I'm damn. This is why I tell y'all that even if you don't have stop limits, you at least got to have a alert signal set. Like on how I just got the alert on GoCoin. That y'all wonder how like I do all this shit. I utilize any and everything that I can to ensure success. So you got people that are trading that don't use signals. I don't see how and why you would do that. How do you not? Especially if you're not the type that wants to sit in front of a computer all day. You got to utilize signals. Let's see. Electroneum with a huge dip. Let me see. 1-day chart. Let me see. What do we have to use? Hold on. Let me see something. This is a 7-day moving average style. Let's thicken that up a little bit. There we go. That's going to be the one that's following the price action more so closely. This is going to be a 25-day moving average. This is one that's going to drag a little bit. But I'm going to tell you how you want to use these. You use these lines of support and resistance you use these moving averages almost like lines of support and resistance. So I'm going to show you how you would have used this right here for an entry level and an exit level. So let's just say we were using lines of support and resistance on a day chart. You see this crossover right here? Entry. Super entry right here. That's called a golden cross. My opinion, it's called a golden cross. You have a cross to the upside. This is your entry level. Where would you have exited? Right here when you see that crossover again. This would have been your exit. So this would have been your entry. This would have been your exit. And it would have saved you from taking them out of this loss, depending on where you bought in at. Now, I'm going to tell you where a lot of people get misconstrued. This is what the average human being does, only because we are fueled with greed and we've been indoctrinated that greed means go. So instead of everyone buying all this downtrend right here, no, I'm not going to buy this crashing. It's crashing. It's crashing. Oh, shit, Electroneum is pumping. Let me buy it up here. Let me buy it up here. Let me buy it at the top because I think it's going to go to the moon. That's ass backwards. I mean, please, please, please stop doing that. And I do apologize for my language. But that is backwards. You do not want to transact like that. You want to buy red and sell green. So looking at a dip like this, man, where am I? I wish I could use indicators. Let me see. Can I? Ah, here we go. Aha, look at this. Okay, let's go ahead and get some things over here. Let me see. Let's try MACD. Let's add our MACD. Add our RSI. Let's add what other options does it give us? Can we do fib? Okay, no fib. Accumulation distribution. Let me see, what else can we use? Oh, I can add as many moving averages as I want. So let's see. Let's add another moving average, another moving average, another moving average. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can do with 6. So now I'm about to show you why I'm adding all these different moving averages, and I'm about to color code them as in according to the chakras. I talked about this on brother. Which exchange market would you consider to be the most universal for all the currencies or one to avoid? Most universal one, in my opinion, my go-to one is Binance. My go-to exchange market is the Binance exchange market. It is the top exchange market per 24-hour volume, meaning that it has the most liquidity running through it in a 24-hour period than any other exchange market in the space right now. Ones to avoid: Hit BTC, Coinbean, Nova Exchange. If Nova Exchange is even still around, it might have been taken down by now. What's another one? There's a couple of them that let me see. In fact, I'm gonna run through this, and then we're gonna take a look at different exchange markets as well as different coins. All right, let me run through this. I bought it before it went public. Also, you bought it in the ICO stage. You bought it in the ICO stage. And for anyone that may need a link to sign up for the Binance Exchange Market, let me know. I could drop that link. I could drop that link for anyone that needs to sign up. Let me know. I could drop that link in the chat. That way you can sign up directly for the Binance Exchange Market. And for a lot of the technicality or technical analysis that I do, it is all, not all, mostly it's based off the Binance Exchange Market because that's where I shop. Now let me get in here. Let me change. Let me see. And what I'm doing right now, I'm making my moving averages and I'm color coding them according to the chakras within the body. Because it better helps me to understand how they operate. So let's see. We're going to do now. What I'm doing is I'm setting up my moving averages to coincide with different chakras. So for the lower chakra or the root chakra, I'm going to use a 7-day moving average. As the higher chakra or the crown chakra, I'm going to use a 200-day moving. So in between those, we're going to have certain days. So we got a 7-day moving average. I'm going to change this input. It's going to be my 14-day moving average. Style, let me see. This is going to be the sacral chakra. Make that a little bit thicker. That's 7. That's 14. Let's see, 21. That's going to be my next moving average. And I'm going to show y'all why I'm changing all these over in 1 second. 21. That's going to be my solar plex chakra. 21 is going to be the solar plex. Make that a little bit thicker also. Okay. And what you're starting to see them shall pop up on the, let me see. Here we go. I love this. I can do whatever I want with this thing. Boom. Hold on. Let me do this. There we go. Now I can transact on this thing how I really want to. Man, I love this. That's, oh my God, let me change that back. That's what I like about a lot of these exchange markets. They're starting to allow you to utilize the TradingView exchange directly on their market. That way you ain't got to go back and forth between TradingView. There we go. Perfect. Did that make it any easier for people to see? And I know it's a lot better on the eyes, especially if you're up trading at 2, 3 in the morning like I usually am. It's a lot better on the eyes. Did you trade or hold your ETN? Oh, okay. Yeah, the chakras, queen. I don't know if you're new to this, but you're playing a game based on pure analysis, not spirit. Okay, let me explain what I'm talking about first before you talk about what I'm playing a game and how I'm using it. You can say what you want, but this is how I've been utilizing and understanding it in my way, and I've been pretty successful. So, I mean, you can say what you want on pure analysis. This is my analysis. My analysis is spiritual, metaphysical, astrological, and astronomical. So I don't know what you're talking about. You must be new to this channel. I've been using this system for the longest, and anyone that's been watching me can attest and actually, get their own testimony as far as how my formats work. Let me see, 7, 14, 21. What is this going to be? 55. So before you get to fix your mouth to say things, first have an understanding of it. You can say what while you're talking about it's based on pure analysis, not spirit. Hold on, I'm gonna show you something real quick, my brother. I'm gonna show you something real quick. While we talk about it's not based on spirit, I'm gonna show you something real interesting. You may not know it. I don't know. I do extensive research. So I'm gonna show you something. And this is for the brother that's talking about none of this is based in spirit. I'm gonna show him something. I'm gonna show everybody something. Let me see. That was a 55. This is 100-day moving average. And last but not least, we're going to have the 200-day moving average. There we go. Now, before I get over to this and show y'all how I'm going to utilize this. Hold on. I know what I got to do. Track time, percentage scale. Let me see. There we go. All right. Real quick, just so I can show, for those that may be new to this. The brother said it ain't got nothing to do with spirit. No, I don't smoke any weed. I don't smoke no weed. So no, I don't smoke no bud. Do you smoke? All right. Animal spirits is a term used by British economics John Maynard Keynes to explain financial and buying decisions and conditions of uncertainty. Let's see. The general theory of employment, interest, and money, animal spirits describes the human emotion that drives consumer confidence. In modern economic terms, animal spirits describe the psychological factors that drive investors to take action when faced with high volatility in the capital markets. The term is derived from the Latin spiritus animalis, which means the breath that awakens the human mind. Come on, man, don't get to talking about me about what this is and what it ain't. The technical concept of animal spirits or spiritus animalis can be traced as far back as 300 BC, when the term was used in the fields of human anatomy and medicine physiology. The term referred to a fluid or spirit present in the sensory activities in nerves in the brain. Animal spirits were also used to literally culture and refer to states of physical courage, gaiety, and exuberance. The literacy meaning implies that animal spirits can be high or low depending on the level of health and energy of the individual. The modern version of the term is used in the financial to describe investor psychology and confidence. So let me get back over to what I was teaching. When we come over here and we are correlating, and I'm showing you how to, use your chakras with this. Let me see. It's gonna be about right here. Okay. So when we look at this, right? For anyone that understands how the chakras work, you at the lowest you got your root, at the highest you got your crown. So you got your root, your sacral, your solar plex, your heart, your throat, your third eye, and your crown. Now I'm only using 6 out of the 7 because I don't have my feelings in this, so I don't add the heart chakra. But what you're looking at when you're in a solid downtrend, what you're gonna see. Hold on, let me get the 7-day moving average. I want this to be red. There we go. All right. So what you're going to be looking at when you're in a clear downtrend is all the chakras lined up almost perfectly. You got your root, your sacral, your solar plex. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not available. 200-day moving. Oh, okay. Because we ain't even got enough. What's funny, we don't even have enough technical for. There it is. It's starting to form right there. That's your 200-day moving average. But anytime you have a currency and you're in a solid downtrend, what you're going to see is the chakras line up almost perfectly. You're going to have your root all the way up to your crown chakra, or your 7 leading up to your 14 to your 200-day moving average. Now for an uptrend, what you're going to start seeing is that chakra or that 7-day moving average start crossing over the other chakras or the other moving averages. Whereas the 7 crosses over the 14 and the 21-day moving average. Let me see. Let me open this. Let me open this up a tad bit. Hold on. Let me see. Where's that crossover? There it is. That's that crossover we're looking for. All right. Let me see. There we go. So now all the chakras are in line. You're in a downtrend. In an uptrend, the chakras replace each other. Whereas the 7-day moving average of the root chakra is going to be where the crown chakra is, and the crown chakra or the 200-day moving average is going to be where the 7 or the root chakra originally was, to the downside. So as a what I usually try to use as a buy-in or as an indication is when that 7-day moving average usually crosses over the 14 and the 21 as a slight indication. But once I cross over that 55-day moving average, that's usually an indication for me to buy in. For those that aren't able to comprehend the moving averages, when you see that root chakra cross over the third eye chakra, the throat chakra, excuse me. When you see it cross over the throat chakra right here, this would have been your entry. This would have been your entry level right here. And if you wanted to use either the 14 or the 21 as an exit, your exit would have been up here. It's real simple. You understand what I'm saying? Very, 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 very simple to comprehend. Not hard at all. It's just the way that for anyone that's watching this right now, I ain't go to school for none of this. I ain't taking no course for none of this. I taught this to myself on my own. I'm self-taught. So the way that I comprehend things may be outside of the realm of how somebody went to school and comprehend this. You understand what I'm saying? You may have been taught a different way. I ain't had no one teach me. So for someone that was taught this, you're going off somebody else's teachings and what they told you to do. I ain't had that. All this stuff I'm doing right now, I learned completely on my own. The way I transact with it, the way I read it, the way I see it, is all to my understanding, be it physical, metaphysical, whatever the case may be. Me personally, I done traded off the moon cycles. You can go on my page and watch it. There's plenty of people that done seen me make calls based off where the moon is, how much percentage of moon is visible. The waxing moon, the gibbous moon, the full moon, and the new moon. I've done it plenty of times. So anyone ever coming on this page talking about, oh, he's pseudo or whatever the case may be, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. You ain't got to believe me. You don't even have to be on the channel watching me. You understand what I'm saying? Especially if you're going to be coming over here with commentary like that, trying to diss disregard what's being said or call it crazy. Oh, you must smoke weed. I don't smoke no bud. You must smoke dope though. You know what I'm saying? But that right there, basic, simple, and how you would break this down, family. You know, so let me see. Let me get up out of here. Do we got any questions so far? Do we got any questions so far? My fault about that, family. Let me open the floor up to any questions. We're going on. What time is it? We're going on 8:30. We've been live about an hour and a half now. About an hour and a half we've been live. So do we have any questions as of right now? If we do have any questions, let it be known. Yeah, electronium, you got negative momentum. You got, man, hell no. Nah. Yeah. Right now, I wouldn't be looking to get into electronium. I would look for a stable, solid line of support, something to bounce off of. Now, right now, you testing that 200-day moving average. See that little, you can barely see it though. But it's a 200-day moving average right there. And we could come down and test, what's this, the 100-day moving average? In fact, the 200-day moving average and the 55-day moving average are converging right here. But if we're not able to hold there, we can definitely break back down to the 100-day. Definitely keep the eye out. Let me get up out of here. Hold on. Man, why is it? Oh, okay. There we go. Let me know. Do we have, let me see, November 11th, currency evaluation, the BTC tightening, descending downtrend. Good info. Do I got any questions out there? Any questions? I'm open to questions right now. I've been going for an hour and a half just talking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm opening up to y'all now. We got any questions out there? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me see. Let's look at MDA real quick. Let me go back over here and see how they looking. MDA still, nope, still wouldn't touch it. Still wouldn't touch it. Come down. All right, so real quick. We're looking at MDA, right? We had a nice rally. We met our top. We broke down. Now, what's significant about this is we're right here around that 50%. Why is 50% so important? I'm gonna show you why 50% is important. Hold on. Hold on, not the rule. Hold on. Hold on. There's something specific I'm looking for. 50%. Well, it should be on Investopedia. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Should be on Investopedia. I'm not seeing it though for some reason. Basically though, after an extended advance, you usually want to look at the termination of the insurance correction. Now, usually you want to be looking at a 50% retracement level. Meaning, if it comes down, if we have a nice run up, you want to be looking at that 50% retracement level as far as if it comes down, because this right here is a correction. What you're looking for is a termination of that correction. So is it going to terminate at 23, at 38, or at 50? Usually what I look for is a 50% pullback. And this right here is where it makes its final decision. Is it going to continue to rally or is it going to break down from here? So when it comes down to that 50%, you definitely want to be careful. Now, another thing you want to be able to comprehend is certain patterns, candlestick patterns. Right now, what we're forming, what I see forming anyways, is a descending triangle. What is a descending triangle? In my opinion, a descending triangle is a bearish formation. Let's see. Descending. Let's see. Descending triangle. Let's see. Let's look it up. Do you teach classes? I will travel to you. Actually, I do. Actually, I do. Miss Iola Hickman, are you following me on any social media sites? Are you on Facebook and Instagram or anything following me? Okay, here we go. Descending triangle is a bearish formation. Let's go in here and look. Remember, bulls and the bears, animal spirits. There we go. The descending triangle is a bearish formation that usually forms during a downtrend as a continuation pattern. There are instances when descending triangles form as reversal patterns at the end of an uptrend, but they are typically continuation patterns, regardless of where they form. Descending triangles are bearish patterns that indicate distribution. You can see right there we have an example of a descending triangle. I'm pretty sure if we scroll down, there's going to be more. Let me see. Yep. Descending triangle continuation. Also, you can see it on the MACD. That's another thing. If you can see bullish bearish divergence, let me see. Right there. You can see it right here. Let me see. RSI coming down around 50%. Right there, we're coming down. Negative momentum coming out of the MACD on the day chart. So I mean, this thing could consolidate around the 50% line. Me, I'm looking for a measure move and a breakdown to about 1380, maybe 1400 Satoshi. So I'm right now I'm not touching Modelo. Could it break to the upside? Yeah, but my expectations are it's going to break to the downside. What's the best way? Okay, so you do follow me on IG? Okay, look, Miss Iola, go hit my IG. Give me your contact number and I'll contact you, okay? Leave your contact number in IG and I will contact you. What's the best way to learn how to read charts? I mean, I don't know. I ain't like the best way to just study them, I guess. I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all how I got to where I'm at and how I'm able to articulate this so well. A lot of sleepless nights. A lot of sleepless nights. I gave up basically everything that I was doing to learn cryptocurrency and to do what I'm doing right now. So no, I don't work a government job. No, I don't hustle. I don't do any of that. This is all I do. Cryptocurrency, trading, stocks. This is all I do. I've given up a majority of the things that I used to do. And all I did was just take that energy that I was putting into other things and transferred it over here. And now I've been able to transact with this. You know what I'm saying? I got people that's been in school for years to sit down with me and can't believe the amount of understanding that I have of this system. Facts. You know what I mean? So let me see. Family, okay, what's the best way to read charts? Okay, to learn how to read them. When you say read them, what do you mean? As far as just being able to understand what they're showing you? Let's see. Let's look at somebody throw a coin or a stock out there, and we'll start with some pretty basics real quick. I'll go through the basics of reading the chart. Somebody throw something out there for us to look at, and I'm gonna run you guys through a pretty. And this is the thing. I'm gonna be able to articulate how you read a chart probably in the next 10 to 15 minutes, real quick. Even though it took me months to learn this stuff. That's another thing I want people to realize. Even though I am able to articulate myself very clearly and quickly and explain these things, understand that it took me months to understand it myself in order to be able to articulate it as well as I do. So even though I'm able to tell you how to do something within a 30-minute time span, do not think that something that took me up to 6 to 9 months to comprehend is going to be easily comprehended to you by me telling you how to do it within a 30-minute time period. Please remember that. Bitcoin Cash, let's see. Bitcoin Cash versus Coinbase. All right. Okay, this is Bitcoin Cash versus Coinbase. Versus USD on Coinbase. This is a price chart. These are the basics of this. First thing you want to know, what are candlesticks? Candlesticks are what do candlesticks represent? Candlesticks represent price action within a specific time frame. Depending on what time frame you're looking at, that's what each one of those candlesticks represent. So we're looking at candlesticks right now. These represent a 24 hours worth of price action, meaning where it's opened at, where it closed at, how high and how low it went. Now, when you're looking at candlesticks, right? When you're looking at candlesticks, you have candlesticks that have these protruding lines coming out of them, right? Those are called candle wicks. Candle wicks are how high or how low price action went after the opening and before the closing. Once again, candlesticks are candle wicks are how high or how low price action went after the opening and before the closing. Green candlesticks open at the bottom and close at the top. Red candlesticks open at the top and close at the bottom. Yeah, I definitely I got a lot of videos on how to read price charts. In fact, some of the first videos I did last year was how to read a price chart. The original video that I made, learning how to read a price chart using the Poloniex exchange market, is actually the video that my son used. You can actually go see that video too from was it last year? It might have been 2016, 2017. Okay. You can see my video from last year of my son learning how to transact, how to read these charts. But anyways, green candlesticks open at the bottom and close at the top. Red candlesticks open at the top and close at the bottom. These wicks right here represent how high or how low it went before after the opening and before the closing. Now, when we're looking at this, right? Let's just say we wanted to look at let's say I'm new to this and I want to go invest in Bitcoin Cash. If I was to come and look at this just with the minimal amount of knowledge, I would say, why would I mean, it's in a downtrend, right? What trend are we in? When you're looking at trends, you want to see which way it's going. So real easy, we can just draw a line. This is the trend down, right? This is the trend. It's going down. A trend is basically which way something's going. It's going down right now. But if you break this down, let's look at an hour chart. Let me see. If you look at an hour chart, let me see where we at right now. We've had a couple of gains, couple of losses. Let's see. Let's do this. Do this. I mean, back here, you can see that we was up in an uptrend right here. You see this? This right here was a trend. We're in an uptrend. Now, when you really get skilled with it, what you're going to start doing is using those, and you're going to be able to tell a trend, and you're going to use those lines to tell you when to get the hell out the way. So let's see. There we go. We got 3 confirmations, 3 tops. 1, 2, 3. Real easy, real solid. And then we have, hold on. Let me get this right. There we go. That would be your trend, right? So you would be looking for a break to the downside in order for it to break that trend. So what happens? Every time we come up, we get our head, we come back down, we test, we get up, we hit our head, we come back down, we test, we get up, we hit our head, we come back down. This time we failed to test. Look what happened. We tested, we're not able to hold, we broke down. This is one of the most important things you can do is learn trends, support, and resistance. Most important. You know what I'm saying? Because this right here, based off of this right here, I would have been able to set me a stop limit. Let me see. Let's look for some support and resistance also. So let's see. That would be resistance. That would be resistance and support. We got a real solid line there. Slide down that way. Hold on. Let's see. We got more about right here. There we go. So what I just did was set up lines of support and resistance, right? Always remember, lines of support and resistance, given very important game right now. Definitely. Lines of support and resistance. Okay, I'll look at go in a minute. If you have a video on it, I'll look at go in a second. If you have go already took off. Remember, don't buy them green candlesticks, buy the red. If you have a I don't remember what I was about to say. Remember, lines of support and resistance are one and the same, just in different time frames. That's all. So whereas, let's see. Okay, check this out. Right now, we got some strong support right there, right? Oh, hold on. All right. So we got some strong support right here. Let me open this up a little so I can show you. All right, check this out. You can see right here, we got support. You see how we correlating with the line? It's supporting us. Basically, support is your floor, resistance is your ceiling. Support is what you can stand on. The ceiling is what you're trying to crack your head. You're trying to break through the ceiling when you get the support. But you know what I'm saying? The most easiest way to understand it is that the support is the ceiling. I mean, the resistance is the ceiling and the support is the floor. The support is where you're able to stand on and find a common ground and hold up. Resistance is what you're trying to break through and turn into support. So when we see the support right here, if we scroll back, look at that 1 confirmation, 2 confirmation. Let's scroll back even more. Look at this. 3 confirmation, 4 confirmation. Let's scroll back even more. Look at that. Open and close. That's another thing. These lines of support and resistance. Hold on, put that back. Can be one and the same, just in different time frames. Oh, look at this. We're all the way back. When is this? This is September. What are we looking at? I was looking at an hour chart. That's why. So this is September what? 25th. Look at these same lines of support and resistance. Look, you got 2 closings right there. Double tweezer top right there. Gave you your bullish formation. Double tweezer bottom right here. Double tweezer bottom, which gave us our little quick bull run. Now, look at my setup now. Check that out. This is your basis of TA. Everybody got that? Oh man, 8:45 right now, family. We've been going through an hour and 45 minutes. I'm tired. I'm about to end this now. Oh, let me look at Go. I do apologize. Let me look at Go real quick. Do we have any questions? We got any questions? Let's do this. Let me look at Go real quick. Let's see. Go actually reaching up and meeting our last. Look, if we break this, I'm gonna show y'all real quick with Go what you're looking for. We got to be able to turn 1179 into some support. We have to turn 1179 into some sort of strong support, meaning we have to get on top of this, open and close. I'm looking for an opening and close on top of 1179 in order for a Go chain to continue to rally. Let's look at some lines of support and resistance for Go. Let's see. Hmm. All right, so underbody support, you got support at 1108, 1075, 1015, and 940 tap, 942 to the downside. On the resistance level side, I mean, it's really nothing to plot because we haven't. I mean, this is our first time actually getting. I think. Let me see. You made me resistance at 1220. Just where we got stopped out there before. We may meet more resistance at about what's that 1255. And that's only because we've been stopped out there before. I really can't say anything if it's not priced off previous price action. You know what I mean? I don't guess. I don't predict. I don't do none of that. I go off previous price action. Man, you need help explaining. What you mean? I need help explaining. What do you mean? I'm not understanding what that comment meant. What you mean? I need help explaining. Gold will fall lower. It's forming lower highs right in front of you. Right. What are you talking? I never said it was going to go on. I said we have to break this in order to continue going. That's all I'm saying. I'm just plotting lines of support in case we break down. These are some of the lines that you're going to hit on the way down. So you're saying that it's forming lower highs. It's forming lower highs. Where you see that? I mean, compared to this previous high, yeah. But I mean, we broke out. Let me see. Let me see. We broke out of that down sloping trend. We started a new one. We got a high here. We got a high here. We got a high here. I'm seeing higher highs on the hour chart. I mean, when you look at it on the day chart, we broke down. Let me see. Let's see. Let's do this. Hmm. Let me see. Remove all drawing tools. Okay, we got that out the way. We still above 50% on the retracement level. So I mean, we got still positive momentum coming in on the MACD. So I mean, you talking about you might need a moderator. Ah, okay, yeah, definitely. I don't know how to make moderator. I'm gonna do that. I'll do that. I'm definitely gonna get a couple of moderators in here. Definitely get a couple of moderators. But I mean, when you look at it like this, gold's still in a very nice uptrend. I don't know what unknown is talking about, but we're in a very nice uptrend. We do have one high, but that doesn't disqualify everything else that you're seeing right here. Volume bars are coming in good. Got good volume coming in, not as high as previously, but we do have solid green bars coming in. Like I said, your MACD is we have no bullish bearish divergence, excuse me. We are oversold though on RSI, so definitely keep that in mind. You are oversold on the RSI. Yeah, we got low levels of volume. I said that earlier. You want to be careful with breaks out of low, with breakouts on low level of volume. You want to be careful on those. I'm just coming over here because someone told me to look at it. So, I mean, let me see. Is that it with the questions? We got any more questions out there? Any more questions? Any more questions? Yeah, I don't need that type of energy over here on my channel. I mean, you want to do a channel and talk about what the coins are doing, you be my guest. Don't come over here with that though. Like I said, you definitely want to be careful on breakouts on low levels of volume. Still positive momentum on the MACD. And all we got to do, we just come back and we take a look at it. You know what I'm saying? We constantly follow it. Now, if we're able to break, I mean, let me see. We just started our first 24 hours of the day. So we just have to sit back and wait to see if we break this. Have to sit back and wait to see if we break this. So, like I said, if there's not any questions, I'm going to end this here. That's another thing that I do definitely got to be careful with. With me becoming getting on these larger platforms, the trolls are definitely going to start coming out. You know what I mean? Trolls are definitely going to start coming out. So hopefully we can keep this channel nice and clean with good energy that we've had. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. I appreciate y'all tuning in. But hopefully we can keep this nice and clean how we've had it for the past year and a half. I hadn't had any problems out of people coming over here starting any mess, stirring up any kind of trouble, just talking smack. Haven't had that, and I want to keep it that way. So until the next video, this is Amir, Chicago Crypto Hustler, Bitcoin Block Bully. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. I am out of here.